Okay, good evening. Good evening. Hope everyone is doing well. And it is Sunday evening. Market is about to open. So, a quick look at our tradable assets and see how market is to move this coming week. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the economic calendar for the week. Calendar for the week. Okay, so some good money in the week. We have CPI number coming. We have Tuesday. We have Chair Powell testifies coming to speak, and on Wednesday also same at 10. We have medium impact news, 10 years bond auction, and on Thursday we have CPI coupled with unemployment claims. And on Friday, we have PPI. So we have some good money in the week. CPI and Friday PPI really moves the market. So these are what we have in this coming week. Really, really good. Okay. Okay. So we go straight to the chart. We go straight to the chart. The chart. Go straight to the chart. Okay, so first of all, let's look at dollar index. Dollar index is the main boss in the market. So we'll take a good look at dollar index first. Dollar index first. Dollar index first. Okay, so uh, last week I made an outlook which I told you guys about the third quarter of the year began on Monday 1st July. So we we looked at the quarterly form of all assets and now monthly, and then uh, we are taking a look at weekly, from weekly time frame downwards. Okay, so because we have a clear view of the perspective of the market, so now we break it down to weekly, we break it down to weekly, down to smaller time frame to see what is likely to happen on weekly basis. So dollar index actually roll up to this level, and we tap into this fair value gap, which we are likely to break. When you take a good look at quarterly. If dollar index wanna do kind of this was this starts forming on April 1st. So this is 3 months candle. April, May, June, and this started on July. So if dollar index want to do any manipulation, then likely we are taking this low before we roll up. So let's check what is likely beneath this candle. Okay, so down to 1 month. Well, 1 month things are not really clear. We don't have any fair value gap here, but looking at things, we have an inversing fair value gap right here. So we're likely coming down to the low of an inversing fair value gap. But let's see what is around weekly. Okay, on weekly, this is 3 month low, 3 month candle low, which drew we drew on 3 months or quarterly chart. This is the low of 3 month candle, and beneath that we have a fair value gap, and also around there we have a breaker here. So if we are to do any manipulation, if dollar index couldn't run above, couldn't run this this fair value gap, weekly fair value gap that we are already in, if we don't run up from here to take out this high, then likely we are descending down to this breaker, likely beneath quarterly into this weekly fair value gap. Okay, so if we don't run up from here, then we are likely rolling up into this fair value. We are treating this fair value gap as an inversing fair value gap and dropping down into the breaker over here, into this fair value gap, then we roll all the way up. So that's what I'm expecting. Okay, so that's all for dollar index, and in the coming days you likely see what when market open, we're likely seeing what dollar index is likely to do. So we wait patiently when the news driver, high impact news driver comes into the market, we likely see the true intention of dollar index. Okay, so we wait patiently into that. This is daily time frame, weekly fair value gap drawn, and we roll all the way down. We went up, dropped down again, and then we are likely treating this weekly fair value gap as an inversing fair value gap to keep these lows and hit the breakout over here before we roll up. That's what I'm expecting on dollar index. If we don't run up straight from here, then we are likely coming down to take out quarterly low. Okay, straight we move to um, uh, we move to US100, US100, US100. Let's see. Okay, monthly. Okay, we have quarterly immediate rebalance here. We have some of our midpoints of the quarterly fair value gap or immediate rebalance. Yes, immediate rebalance quarterly, and on monthly we have monthly immediate rebalance also here. Immediate rebalance also here. But currently we are actually in really uptrend, very bullish. So we know what's is likely to happen. We likely push up a little bit. But before that, we are actually doing only analysis on what? The weekly basis. We know the trend is bullish. So we are day traders, so we take it to the weekly basis. When quarterly shift, then we go back to higher time frame, quarterly, monthly, then we analyze that. But when month begins like this, after looking into the monthly analysis to see what the new or fresh month is likely to do, then on subsequent weeks, then we just look at weekly down to smaller time frame to see what weekly basis what market is likely to do. Okay, so we go straight to weekly. So this last week we tap into this fair value gap neat, and it was actually an uh, quite undecision candle. And last week, which is the first week of July, we saw a run up above uh, previous week. And here we have an immediate rebalance. Okay, so this immediate rebalance, I'm expecting US100 to reach what? 21,000. The first target for me is 20,800 right here before 21,000. But before that, market has to open, drop down to form the low before pushing up. Okay, so right now, what we have here is what? The only thing we have here for market to reach for in a manipulation form is what? Immediate rebalance. Or if we are not reaching an immediate rebalance, then likely this particular week, the high of this particular week, market need to drop down to touch that before we rally up. So right now we drew the immediate rebalance weekly. So we go down to day to see what is likely there. Okay, so on daily time frame we have a fair value gap, which on Friday they tap into it, an institutional order flow entry drill. They drop into this fair value gap and then they rally up. So in my point of view, I'm expecting a drop to take out this low. Heavy manipulation. I'm expecting a heavy manipulation this week to clear Friday's low into deep into this fair value gap, probably to the high of this candle or completing the weekly immediate rebalance right here. Then we push up. So I'm expecting something like this. Then we push up. Or we have daily immediate rebalance here, a return around this zone, then push up. But I would love to see US100 take out Friday's low deeper into this fair value gap here, probably reaching for weekly immediate rebalance before pushing up. Our first target is what? Here. And second target is here. 20,000, 21,000, 21,000. So I would like to see low in deeper into this fair value gap, then rally up. That's what I'm expecting. Good. So now we go straight to gold, the beast of all time. The beast of all time. Gold. Gold, gold. Um, let's start straight from the weekly time. Last During our last week outlook, I made mention of a roll up, gold likely rolling up to take what this week high and this week high. And I made it clear to you guys that when gold is rolling up, don't expect this high to be a resistance. Gold is going to clear it. And I told you the second high also here, gold is going to clear it. And it took just one day to clear that. When we get to daily time frame, you're gonna see that. Okay, so now I'm expecting gold to take all-time high. I'm expecting gold to take all-time high. If dollar index is gonna drop to that level, then probably gold is gonna take out the all-time high, reaching for what? 2,500. That's my major target now. But let's break it down to our day trading mode. Okay, so we have immediate rebalance right here, but that's quite far. Gold can do return to immediate rebalance on weekly, but I'm expecting this high to be what the support level for gold to reach out for the all-time high. Okay, right here. So we go to daily time frame. On Friday, we did same what US100 did during the news, non-farm payroll. We took out a sharp drop to take out Thursday's low into the daily fair value gap, an institutional entry draw, institutional order flow entry draw, drop sharp and we roll up. Took out this high, as I told you earlier, last week's during last week's market outlook, that when we are rolling up, don't expect this high to hold price like how they went up and returned back, went up right here, they return back. Don't expect when they are rolling up again, don't expect this high to be a resistance or somewhere here to be a resistance for you to place a sell or anything. Here will not survive. I told you. And only Friday completed that neatly. So right now what we are expecting is the up move. I'm expecting gold. The first target gold for me is this fair value gap. I'm expecting gold to return back into this high. Daily, we have daily immediate rebalance here. But this high can support price. This high can support price. The previous week's high can support price. Or we move up straight when we open, we move up to complete this fair value gap. Then we drop. When we drop, then we roll up again. Okay. So getting either this or we drop down, then we roll up. First target here, then we move up. In the subsequent days, we see an entry returning to fair value gap, then we head up to 2,500. Right now, I don't see any sell on gold to take it this lows. But anything at all can happen. This is financial market. Anything at all can happen. We have news drivers in the market in the week, and on any of those days markets, the news there is the outcome of the news can change the direction of the markets. So just be alert and be on alert and wait patiently for market to give out the best price action and make your decision and jump in. Yeah, so this is what I'm expecting on gold. See that we open, we hit this favorable gap, we drop down to complete this manipulation for the week, then roll up. That's what I'm expecting. So this is what I have for you guys, and I want to take a look at Bitcoin. I want to take a look at Bitcoin for us. Though we don't trade it, but for an investment uh, purpose. Um, yes, investment purpose. Investment purpose. Okay, so I'll go to monthly. When gold, when Bitcoin was around here, when Bitcoin was around here, I predicted Bitcoin to reach for 19,500. Then I can invest in it. But when it got there, because it was actually, probably my first time of investments, when it got there, I tried to look out for those experienced investors to say something about Bitcoin. If truly my analysis is going to actually work, I waited for, I uh, went on net, search uh, um, those influencers about Bitcoin, and those investors. I listened to their podcast and I listened to their advice about Bitcoin and all that. Most were saying that Bitcoin is going to drop a little bit more. So I decided to wait a little bit, and it dropped a little bit to sweep this current low and then start to rally up. This is where I always say that trusting your own analysis is the best. I would have actually invested in Bitcoin, roll it all the way up to take all-time high here, and start to sell Bitcoin after this what high got taken out. But I was not part of this all up moves to take out all-time. I was not part of it because I tried to listen to what someone else. I was not trusting my analysis. I was not trusting my analysis. I tried to listen to someone. This is where it comes in, that trust your own analysis is very important. You can think that somebody have an experience in this market, but what you are seeing as a beginner is even more clearer than somebody who have 10 years experience in the market. So you trust your analysis, you're gonna get things, and exercise patient with what risk management. Be in your risk perimeter. Okay, be in your risk perimeter and go by your plans. Go by your plans. Don't listen to anybody. The moment you have your winning strategy with your plans intact, go by your plan. Switch, move out of social media, Be with your PC, be with yourself, and listen to what? Yourself. Believe in yourself, believe your analysis, and go by that. And exercise patience. I know you're going to miss moves, a lot of moves. You're going to lose a lot of money, but trusting your analysis with it is the process, is the best process to actually be a profitable trader. Okay, so I roll all the way down, and now here is where Bitcoin is. But the current action of Bitcoin, I'm expecting Bitcoin to roll all the way back down. The first area to be expecting a buy on Bitcoin is around here. I'm expecting Bitcoin to reach down here. Second area I'm expecting Bitcoin to reach is probably more manipulation. Bitcoin to reach here before rolling up. And if by any chance Bitcoin can reach out to what? 12,000, 12,000 before we roll up. And my first investment will be around this zone. I'll wait for Bitcoin to drop around this zone. This will be my first investment area. And when it comes to this zone, I'll invest more into Bitcoin. This is just my plan. Whatever you have in your mind, or whatever you have in your plan, whatever is your analysis, trust it. And it's just a view. Maybe looking at my projection, you might have more view with your analysis. Okay. I'm not saying follow my analysis. Uh, this is what I see in the market. I see to be happening. It might not, yeah, but just my view and not an investment advice, just for my view. Okay, yeah, that's what I have about Bitcoin for now. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate your time. Uh, my I'll be having YouTube live trading. I'm setting up for YouTube live training from Monday to Friday. London session, both London session and what? Um, New York session. So when it's ready, I'll communicate this to the page, my YouTube page, and also my Telegram page. If you're looking for if you're looking for me, if you want to reach me, you can reach me through Telegram, which I have the link in my YouTube channel. So click and send me a message. Any information you want to give me, any questions you want to ask, you can ask. If I'm in the best position to answer, to give you answer, I'll give you the answer. If I'm not in the best position to give you answer, that's it. Forex market is a market where learning never stops. So we are always learning on daily basis. Thank you for your time, and I really appreciate your time. Much appreciated. If you have any question, you can send me. You can chat. You can chat live. Or questions. If you don't have any question, then we end it here. So I'll give you 2 minutes. If you have any question, you can type. If you don't have any question, then I'll end it in 2 minutes. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate. Um, I'll be updating you guys during the week and likely posting a setup in the page. Thank you so much. I'm out.